Hello, hello, my dear friends. How are we all? Welcome, welcome. This is Kathy from Divine Debut 11, and thank you for joining me here on the Divine Spread, as I'm doing a divine spread for us all to take us through the weekend, as today is Friday. Okay, it's Friday the 25th of August as the moon is transiting through Saturn. What did I say? The moon is transiting through Sagittarius. Okay, which is a Jupiterian moon. I'm sure lots of people are on holiday, or they're in transit, or they're traveling. Stay with me as we're doing our divine spread, which we usually do once a week. We used to do it twice a week. I don't know, it's just there's never enough hours in the day. So we usually do this spread during the week, maybe on a Friday and then on a Sunday. Sometimes we can, sometimes we cannot. Anyway, those of you that are on Patreon, thank you so much for your support always. We have done the astrology month ahead for September, the analysis, so you can check that out. Now for love tarot readings, we've done the elementals. I don't know, I'm hoping I can get the September individual love readings for all signs out on the weekend, as Monday I am off. I need to be somewhere else in another town, another city actually. So I'm hoping to get those out for tier 1. Okay, I will be back as of the 3rd of September, so whatever happens until then, you can still keep in touch. You can email me. I do receive emails from you, so I won't be out of touch. I'll still be in touch. I don't know if I'll be able to do any readings. I will try to get something out to you though. Right? It might be a little bit more personal. Be doing the reading with my laptop. So the divine spread is my own creation. Many of you have been with me for a long time, so you know this reading. We do take a position of the divine, see how the divine is helping or hindering us, and we've also got a hidden position, but it's spread out like a horoscope spread for those of you that are new here. So there's multiple layers here. Sometimes it can get a little bit confusing. If you're an astrology enthusiast, you can use your imagination, and concerning the positions that the cards are in, which I always mention what they mean, you can always attune the positions for the horoscope. You know, think of your birth chart, let's say, right? You've got your rising here. What is your rising? If you've got a rising Virgo like I do, then this would be the card that falls roughly in your rising, right? Your first house or 12th house. So of course it's like a clock. Okay, so the top would be more about career goals and aspirations. The bottom, which is the past, would be of course anything to do with the past and with your home, your close environment. What is it that you love? Anyway, so on and so forth. So it can get a little technical, so I usually don't go into the interpretation, the extra interpretation. Those of you that are a little bit more progressed with the astrology, you can do that. I give you my permission. Haha. It's meant to be a joke. Thank you so much for joining me, for sharing, liking, subscribing, commenting. Always my beautiful tribe. Thank you, Spirit. What is the Karma Dharma? We've got the World card. The World card. So I did say what is the Karma Dharma, and of course the World card. It's an amazing card, but it also is ruled by Saturn. Saturn, which is the Lord of Karma. Let me get the light on as I'm reading for you in the afternoon, which recently I've been reading more during the day. So the energies are a little bit different at this time in the afternoon. So the World card, obviously some of you could be dealing with a foreigner, or this is a karmic cycle that is coming to an end, right? This is an accomplishment. This is Venus in the womb, ready to be rebirthed. And we know that Venus, because today is the 25th of August, so in about a week she's turning direct. She's being rebirthed, she's being reborn. Love, finances, pleasures, self-worth. There's a brand new cycle that's opening up, okay? So you can see it as a 9.5 month cycle, a year and a half, so 18 months cycle, or an 8-year new cycle. Take it as it resonates for you. So we've got Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio here. Okay, so you may be dealing with one of those signs. Okay, let's see what's going on. I will take a message from the Energy Oracle first of all, before we lay down our cards. Just calling on Spirit for guidance. Thank you, Spirit, and my dear archangels. I'm so looking forward to using the Mythic Oracle, which we have not done for a while, right? This is the Mythic Oracle of the ancient Greek pantheon, and we'll see what the gods are advising. So the divine spread usually goes for about a week. You can take that as a timing, or whenever you get to view this message. And I think that this is Spirit calling me to take this card. Thank you, Spirit. We've got the Angel of Strength, and it's in the reverse, which to me speaks of the Strength card. But it's in the reverse, and it's a number 50. So we will read the reversed message. Some of you may be feeling very low vibrationally, very weak. This is very Leo energy. Remember, Leo is confidence. The shadow side to Leo would be ego. Someone, whatever it is that you're creating, giving birth to, whether it's flirtation, fun, you're having, maybe it hasn't been much fun, maybe there hasn't been much fun. And we know that the energies have been really malleable and really, really tough past, I don't know, I'm going to say since mid-year for sure, and even coming up to that. Okay, as the astrology, as above, so below, you know, whatever's been going on up there has been affecting us greatly here. So we've got a number 50. Now this could be an age. 50 would be the age of philosophy. Fives, it breaks down to a 5, which means changes. 5 is also the Hierophant in the tarot. Something to do with commitment, someone feeling very low, a lack of confidence, a lack of happiness, fearful of taking a leap of faith, taking a chance, gambling on something. I don't know why I need to say the fallen angel. I don't know why I need to say that. You know, Leo could be all about being up on stage, and I get the name angel as an actual name as well. Could be Angela, could be Angelo, I don't know, someone who calls you angel. But someone feeling very low and very weak, something not having worked out for them. Remember, Venus is still retrograde in the sign of Leo, so she will be covering the same ground as she's going to turn direct. So maybe you just have not been blessed with what Venus is bringing you. Could that be a possibility? Now, of course, the lion, and the lion is the king of the jungle, right? Could speak to leadership, okay? All right, so we've got the 8 of Pentacles. I don't know why I said the 9. 8 of Pentacles, there's some news that's coming in that may need your attention. Could have to do with work or what you're putting effort into. This could also be a possible contract or some details that you're needing to look at. Remember that Mercury is retrograding in the sign of Virgo. This is a Virgo card, and Virgo does speak to health or work or service or pets. Please, Eros, come back. No, he has not come back, for those of you that are wondering. Not yet. Notice I use the word yet. And on the subject of Eros, my beautiful kitty that's disappeared, he went out and never returned. I saw in my dream last night that it was like he was closed up in a shack or in a home or in a, I don't know, some sort of a place. He was locked up and he couldn't get out. It was as though he was calling me to release him, to set him free. My God, I don't know. Now, if he's passed on already, which, oh my God, it's just crazy even thinking about it, then he's probably just asked me to let him go, because I'm not letting him go. Emotionally, not letting him go. Anyway, this could be some news that could be a little bit concerning, or just that we need to focus on the details, which Virgo season is wonderful for that. And happy birthday, Virgo. Happy birthday if you are celebrating your birthday now. I'm on the 13th, just in case you're wondering. I'm a double Virgo as well. So I'm in at the beginning of the third decan. So it is Virgo season. It is all about the pentacles, all about work, all about the details. There will be some news that's coming in. Remember, Virgo is very discerning, very good with the details. Maybe it's time something is needing your attention. So there could be some communication, anything to do with legalities, contracts, work situations. I will take the cards, but I want to read the message of the Angel of Strength first and foremost. And I'm going to say this lion, this leader, this king, could be someone who's at the top of their game. Someone who's been humbled, right? Remember that Venus retrograding in Leo has been squaring over to Uranus in Taurus and Jupiter in Taurus. And Black Moon Lilith has been there. She's not an easy energy in Leo. So Leo people haven't had it easy. That is a certainty. Let's see what the energy oracle reads for Angel of Strength, which came out in the reverse. And I'm wondering if we're not looking at number 49, because 50 was in the reverse. 49 could also be a number, an important number for you. Could be an age, could be a house number. Let's see what the reverse message says. In the reverse position, no. I was going to read number 49. Well, I better read it then, and I'll give you 50 as well. In the reverse position, the angel of love could indicate a possible disconnect in matters of the heart. While this sometimes signifies a divorce or separation, it could also imply an emotional rift where two people stay connected on a superficial basis, yet at a deeper level seem to be going their own ways. In this position, the angel can also refer to an old separation if the longing remains alive in one partner's heart. That brings me to Eros. Oh my God. If you find yourself unable to let go, this loving angel is telling you it's time to release any toxic or unrequited attachment you may be holding on to. The universe is waiting for you to free your heart and open your life to the fully present and honoring love that you so rightly deserve. So look in the mirror and see the angel of love there with you. Know that you are worthy of this tender emotion from yourself and others. So that was the angel of love, number 49. Let's read the angel of strength. This card reversed indicates that you are not perceiving the truth of your own power. Perhaps you're even seeing yourself as weak or ineffectual. The situation you find yourself in may seem overwhelming, but you absolutely do have the strength to see it through to a successful outcome. Don't fall into any old patterns of giving your power away. When you let others define you or make decisions on your behalf, you take yourself out of the picture of your own destiny creation. Meditate on the brilliant, vibrating light of this angel and recall the eternal power that surges through your life. It's time to take back control. It's time to take back control. And the affirmation reads, deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. Remember, Saturn does speak to boundaries. This is like a release. And remember, a birthing is never easy. To get to the World card hasn't been an easy journey. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. And this is the affirmation. So we need to dig deep into the strength that we do have, which we may not believe that we have. Okay, so let's see what's going on, dear Spirit. What's going on with the divine spread? What does Spirit advise to the world, to the people, and to our friends here that are tuning in? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're coming from the past. 6 of Wands. Leo energy again. What is hidden that we don't know about? We've got the Devil. Here is Kronos. Here is Capricorn. Here is karma. Here is an unhealthy attachment. Here is a vicious cycle that you've been in again and again, something that you cannot break away from. Here is a person that you may be dealing with, someone who uses any form of addiction to possibly deal with some hardships. You know, the Devil can also speak to heavy responsibilities. The Devil can also speak to a secret love affair, a passionate connection, something that could be very unhealthy and hard to break away from. The Devil, being Capricorn, can also speak to fears, but also timing. Right, so let's put that there. We'll take another card in a moment. Let's take the whole spread first of all. The recent past, what's been going on? We've got the 4 of Coins, so someone holding on to their money, holding on to a past maybe, because 4s always speak to the past. This could be someone that is stashing money away, secretly stealing money, saving up for a rainy day, someone who may have been also stingy pertaining to their emotions, their feelings, fearing opening up. This is the Miser, so it's a lack of self-confidence and self-worth, someone not feeling good enough, someone having problems, financial problems connected to a family. Of course, because Capricorn could speak to, of course, it's, Capricorn rules the natural 10th house, so it's someone's career, someone's position in the world, someone's reputation. Capricorn can also be someone who needs to put on a brave face, pretend that nothing is going on, all is well. But in actual fact, and even with the 6 of Wands, 6 of Wands, which is Leo energy, that, as I said, the downside could show someone that is quite, has become very popular or is well known in their community or has succeeded in the world, or this may also have been some sort of a downfall, and a sense of humbling, because Capricorn is all about working hard, climbing that ladder. It's like the mountain goat needing to get to the top of the mountain, which is hard. Remember, one needs to be very vigilant, very hardworking, trying extra hard. Whatever comes up, keep going. Because I do feel that, Saturn is about responsibility, being mature, being in a position of leadership, not being able to get away because of heavy responsibilities. I don't know. I mean, the Four of Pentacles is someone that's someone that is maybe that has put money on top of everything else. Someone with wrong values. Someone that has barked up the wrong tree, I'm going to say. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the now. We've got the King of Swords. So we've got an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. King of Swords could be someone who wears a uniform, someone that's very cold, very detached. Yes, it could be someone that's very intelligent, very witty, someone that could be hiding the truth. Remember, we're not reading reversals. We don't read reversals in general readings. I do read reversals in personal readings, but because I'm reading for many of you here, King of Swords, usually it's Aquarius. It could speak to legalities as well, but this could also speak to a possible some form of communication pertaining to the facts. Someone he could be a doctor, he could be someone who works in the legal field, someone that's just very intelligent, a mathematician, an advisor, someone looking for advice. This could be a lawyer, right? Let's see what's crowning. What is crowning the reading here? We've got the King of Cups, so we've got two kings. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So pertaining to what's on, the crowning position is what's on someone's mind, what they're thinking of, what they're trying to reach, right? So King of Cups, King of Swords. These could be two different individuals. They could be the same person. Someone who's showing up right now as quite cold and detached and is looking for the details, possibly looking for the truth. That's why we've got retrograde planets, because we're needing to go back and go over details, especially with Mercury. Now, what's really interesting is that today's the 25th. On the 29th, we're having Uranus, the ruling planet of Aquarius, is turning retrograde. So there could be some sort of an enlightenment, something happening pertaining to social media. So there could be possible communication, returning back to a situation. Maybe a tower moment has happened in the past, and now this King of Swords is coming back, has a second chance to put things straight. As I said, we could be talking about two different people, but if we're looking at the reading going, transiting, moving forward, then the King of Swords could also be turning into the King of Cups. This is what's on their mind, but they're coming through as very detached and very, very cold. So let's see what comes through in the action and advice. We've got the Five of Cups. Beautiful cards. Five of Cups. The three cups are broken. This is some form of a celebration gone sour. Mourning the past. She's holding the two goblets. Herself, she thinks that there is no chance here, but remember, the Five of Cups is a card of not all is lost. Now, it's as though the cups are right in front of her, but she's not focusing on those. It's as though she's too distressed and mourning something that's gone wrong pertaining to the past. Now, this could be because three cups are spilt, right? And I get here maybe someone falling out of an equation, because the Three of Cups, of course, we could be talking about partnership. This does not have to be a love reading, remember. We do have someone stingy here, right? Look, the King of Cups is someone very open-hearted, someone that's usually very sacrificing, someone that has matured where emotional matters or even creativity is concerned, right? So we've got two very different archetypes here, opposing energies, right? Air and water. So I'm wondering if someone has not fallen out of the equation. We do have someone that's quite stingy. This could have been a partner that is hoarding the money, hiding money even. I mean, I get him as a thief. Or this is just someone that's money hungry, that puts money and materialism, and that's what the devil is as well. Someone who needs to have some sort of a lesson pertaining to hoarding things. And when I say hoarding things, it doesn't have to only be money. It could be anything materialistic. Let's see what the possible outcome is. We've got the Page of Swords, Gemini. Okay. Mercury retrograde. We cannot focus here. I don't know if you've noticed, but Mercury retrograde is already up to his old tricks. The little trickster. Now, in this card, I love it because it's like it's got two daggers, right? Two swords, let's say. And remember, Gemini is the twins. So it's multifaceted. Page of Swords speaks to a message. It's like an offering, a messenger that's bringing an offering pertaining to some sort of an adjustment or a choice or even a dilemma. So a messenger coming through, some sort of news, some sort of truth, and it's as though he's saying it's your choice. Make the choice. It's like Spirit is saying, after a messenger comes through, a message of truth comes through, it's like there will be a dilemma here. Now, of course, Gemini could speak to information, communication. Gemini is about challenges where making a choice is concerned. Yes, it could relate to siblings, neighbors, or anything to do with business and commerce and people that are close to you and in your environment. Anything to do with education as well, because this could also be a child. The devil could be someone that's quite mature, and we've got the kings, which are mature individuals that hold responsibilities, maybe towards a child, maybe towards the education of a child. But there's something that's being mulled over here. And we've got we've got a 4 and a 5 here. And a 6. So I'm wondering, maybe September 4th, 5th, and 6th will be important. September 4th is when Venus turns direct. Let's see now what the position of the divine holds. Remember, the position of the divine is the energy is coming through from the sky, from spirit. It's like the stars aligning. It's the planets. It's how we are affected. And, this could be helping us, the divine position, helping us or hindering us. But logically speaking of the astrology, we do have good aspects coming into September. And I've spoken about that on the month ahead astrology. So you may want to, or even consider joining us on Patreon if you feel called to do so. Let's see what the divine shows us. We've got the Emperor. Aries, Taurus, could be any other sign. Now, the Emperor always shows up in the divine spread. Always. So the Emperor is a father. He's a boss. He could be quite short-tempered. He's very responsible. He's got responsibilities, a lot of those. Someone who's in charge, obviously. Now, we know Aries is cardinal fire, so he's all about initiation, taking action, bringing forth a new season, right? A new change, initiating things, starting things. Aries is the warrior. Remember, the North Node is in Aries. Now, I also mentioned Taurus. If we are talking about an Aries, an Aries individual, Aries sun, Aries moon, whatever, or even rising, remember that the planets, the personal planets, are very close. So that's why Taurus could be in the story here. I don't see Pisces necessarily I do see more because we've got the devil, which is Capricorn. That's another cardinal sign. So, these could also be energies that are coming through from the astrology, as we've got the north and south nodes in Aries and Libra, which does speak to relationships and business partnerships, most important relationships, which are challenging Capricorn and Cancerian people to make the fated changes that are necessary. What is the Emperor here for? Why is the Emperor here? We've got the Page of Cups, another page. This is an offer, an unexpected apology, an unexpected offer. Let's get out and about. Let's talk about this. Let's mingle. Let's have a drink. The Emperor is someone that's more focused on work, and I do get that here, especially with the Four of Coins as well, which could be Taurus Capricorn energies. Right, so someone that's very focused on work, someone that's trying to secure maybe, the future of their child. We do have a couple of children here, a couple of pages, so youths. But here is Pisces. Yes, Pisces does come through after all, and I was saying I don't say Pisces, but here it is. And what was I saying? Okay, so we do have a full moon in Pisces in about in 6 days from now, on the 31st of August. We're coming up to that full moon, so full moon is a culmination, of course, and Pisces is the 12th house of the zodiac, so it's a major ending of a cycle. So there's an unexpected offer here, possibly also an emperor, someone who has been in charge, someone emotionally that's been quite detached, someone who, the emperor emotionally wouldn't be someone that's mature, right? So we've got an emperor, a king of cups, and a king of swords. That's interesting. Let's take one more and see what this page of cups is. Remember that the King of Cups is what is crowning the reading, but also possibly what's on someone's mind. This is what they want. They want to be able to give from the heart. But if we're talking about the same person, right, in the love arena, this is what they are trying to reach. But in the now, they're possibly showing up as the King of Swords. Someone who holds back on their emotions, someone who fears being emotionally open. So they're coming through as a Page of Cups. Let's see one more. And we've got the Knight of Coins. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Nevertheless, it's more Virgo energy. Slow, strategic, but certain about the outcome, certain about their goals. So we do have some earth here. Remember that we've got water and earth, so it's recessive. Recessive is more feminine, more yin energy. Now, of course, Aries is masculine, so this could be, I don't know, I get that maybe the recessive feminine yin energy is pushing its way through this divine masculine. Or this could also be a facade where, yes, this person is wearing a mask. They need to have that brave face, that, I'm the king of the jungle. I'm the king of this corporate business. I need to have a strong face. I need to seem more powerful. But in the emotional arena, this person is more yin energy. Now, because the Knight of Pentacles is very slow, it's all about my pentacles, it's all about certainty. Remember that Earth is very grounded, but it's also very much about security and being sure about where they're heading. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. So we'll take more cards, but We'll see what that means. We'll take more cards. We'll take a few oracle cards right now and see what's going on. We've got a Three of Pentacles here, so someone who's fine-tuning their work, someone who may be wanting to collaborate. This could also be someone that is ready to, or has been noticed with what they, what they create. Remember, this is an accomplishment. So Three of Pentacles usually shows collaboration within a company. It could be three people. We've got these. We could be talking about three people. Three people here. One that's more about the details, about the intelligence, the litigation, so on and so forth. Another person that's more creative, and another person that's more hands-on. So, of course, this will be different for each of us. But the Three of Coins speaks to someone willing to put in the effort, someone that's willing to collaborate. Let's see what's beneath that. And we've got the Ten of Swords. And because he's so pent up, so focused on what he's creating, it's as though he's on automatic pilot and putting in the effort for work, trying to accomplish something, because there's been, look at this, Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. There's been some sort of a disappointment and a heartbreak here. Now, of course, it could be pertaining to business. It could be some form of a project. Oh, okay, there's a card that's hidden under the Ten of Swords. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. My goodness. I don't know if this is sort of going back to the drawing board and fine-tuning something. It doesn't have to be only what someone's creating or working on. This could be a relationship as well, right? Where someone's looking at the details. And, of course, there could be third parties involved here. Look at the Three of Cups that's spilled here. Look at the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, of course, it's very, very painful. Ten of Wands being bogged down. Something very, very heavy. Something that one cannot believe has happened. Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Beneath that is the Two of Wands. Some sort of a choice, some sort of a, maybe having made a wrong choice. Two of Wands is like a portal that opens, but it's also, of course, that choice. Now, of course, because we see the golden glory boxes here, this could speak to riches and money, and someone feeling as though they've made the wrong choice, maybe having invested more in money and finances, more so, and business, than an emotional connection, which may be the heavy realization. And the worst thing is feeling, wanting to kick oneself because feeling bad about the choice that one's made, their own choices. So Angel of Strength, remember, having come through in the reverse. So this is not an easy card, the Ten of Swords, but remember, tens always speak to endings and restarts. Ten of Wands turns into the Ace of Wands. Ten of Swords turns into the Ace of Swords, which could be a double-edged sword. And when I say double-edged sword, it could be cutting from both sides, right? Both parties, whoever is in the picture. And nevertheless, the Ace of Swords is also hopeful, clarity. It's a tool. The Ace of Swords is also a victory card, but it also speaks to the truth above everything else. Because as you could see, the Ten of Swords is a very, very dark card. So it's like someone's been in the dark about something, right? Going through a shadow phase, going through a challenging time. No doubt. And of course, this could be pertaining to business. So it looks like someone's putting a lot more effort in now to come to this accomplishment, to end a major cycle, to complete something. And with the devil here, of course, this speaks to working extra hard. But the rewards on whatever is being worked on do take time, okay? So of course, it's Kronos, the Lord of karma and timing. Let's see emotionally where we are. What are the possibilities? Let's look into the psyche. Let's make some room here. What's going on in the psyche, in our unconscious? What is the advice from Spirit? Now, this could be from you or the person that you are watching this for, or the people. What's going on? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. We have stuck, and there is again the Saturnian energy. Stuck in the mud, stuck in a rut, not being able to move. Again, I'm going to say pressing on the accelerator and not getting anywhere. Getting stuck, and this is the retrogrades. We're needing to go back. There's something that we're needing to go back. We're being called to go back. Now, of course, this could also speak to someone that's got car troubles, and that's Mercury retrograde. But we also see drought here, and you know this usually looks quite muddy. It looks like mud, but we see dryness here as well. Wow. Okay. I never really got messages like that from this card before. So I don't know if we're talking about someone that lives in a very dry area or someone that's just going through a very dry spell, whether it's love or, you know, finances. We've got Purge. So we've got Saturn and Pluto. I'm wondering if this has not been happening since the, you know, conjunction of Saturn and Pluto early 2020. Someone needing to surrender. And we've got Neptune here as well. So we've got Scorpio and Pisces, and we've got Capricorn and Aquarius, dear friends. So needing to surrender, you know, we cannot be... Pluto is not an energy to play around with, okay? And either is Saturn. So someone has needed to release, and obviously someone's going through a purging process here, a metamorphosis, a death and a letting go, and needing to see things from a different perspective. Just release, surrender, and also sacrifice. Maybe sacrifice. Could be, I don't know, sacrificing a business, sacrificing what they had as their first choice. So maybe someone having seen things from a different perspective. Let's take more cards. We've got Union. We've got a fresh start, which is like the Ace of Wands. And we've got the shadow work. Now, I don't read reversals here. So, because the shadow work is like the outcome card. I would say that someone has been doing the shadow work here because they're going through a purging process, right? Needing to release. And we've got a fair bit of water. And I do see someone has been... I see a lot of tears as well. But also, I'm going to say there may have been some sort of catastrophe, financial, someone who's been dealing with a lot of financial mishaps and financial loss because of weather conditions, drought or downpours or something like that. Remember, we've got the earth here, so we could be talking about an earth sign or just matters pertaining to securities, right? So someone who deals with land, we could be talking about a real estate agent, we could be talking about someone who's a property developer, we could be talking about. And remember, the union can also speak to a partnership, doesn't have to only be a romantic connection here. But there's a fresh start, and I would say that the shadow work card would be in the reverse. It's like the shadow work has already been done. I want to take 2 more cards on the shadow work. Numbing. And I'm going to say that the shadow work and the numbing also speaks to someone not having been open about what they've been going through. Right? The numbing card again can speak to, very similar to the devil card, someone drinking, someone taking any medicines to try and escape a very painful situation. Remember that the devil can also speak to drug abuse, dealings with the law. And of course, wow, the surrender card is Neptune, which can also speak to medicines. But we've got a new direction here. And it's like the sun comes up to dry or to bring the light in, the new direction, right? What's at the bottom here? We've got summer. So something is being dried up. Something is being changed. We go from the darkness to the light. We've got summer. We've got the sun. This is Leo energy. So maybe possibly in the Leo season, it's been really, really tough on someone. But remember, as Venus is going to turn direct in Leo and finish up in Leo, she may bring the rewards moving forward. We've got a soulmate. There's some form of an offer here, which I spoke to, and it's right next to the Emperor. And we've also got, beneath that, we've got crossroads, so choices and dilemmas. And we've got the mirroring card, which could be a card of projection. What I get here is, I don't know, smoke and mirrors. It's like some form of an illusion. And this could also be someone that's taking something and trying to make a decision, and they're having hallucinations and not seeing clearly, or seeing things differently when they've had a bit to drink, or... And I feel that this comes from a lot of pain, a lot of worry, and a lot of stress. But, you know, the shadow work and the purging, these are major challenges that someone has been going through, no doubt. Let's see what the Lenormand has. And we'll take another layer of tarot here. What's going on, dear Spirit? What is going on? New direction could speak to change. A new path potentially opening. But someone being at a dilemma, needing to make a choice. Remember, the path speaks to opportunities. For some people, it could be a separation. It could be a partner falling out of the equation. It could be a major decision and a hesitation pertaining to that. Someone may be waiting on the light, right, as the sun brings the light. And I'm going to say we had a new moon in Leo, which was a difficult new moon. So maybe ever since the mid-month of August, it's been really, really tough. Or that someone is going through, it's like going through a new passageway, like a new birthing is happening. So like a new chapter, a brand new chapter in their life. Let's see. And this may be communicated. We've got the tree, which could speak to health or a spiritual connection or anything to do with the past. We've got the sun. Someone famous, someone well known, someone quite confident, or a leader, or someone who holds a position of power, someone who's quite victorious, someone who may be coming through with the truth. Remember the tree, that it holds really deep roots, which brings up the Capricorn energy for me. So there may be some sort of an enlightenment pertaining to someone's heritage, the past. This could also be a reading pertaining to years back as well. Let's see. We've got the Mountain, which is a 21, just like the World card. And we've got the Cross. Now, what this says to me is that the mountain goat that is climbing the mountain not only has strength in its knees, physical strength in its knees, but remember that it's faith that helps that mountain goat get to the top of the mountain. There's the mountain and there's the faith. So whatever it is, and I just got the goosebumps saying that, whatever it is that you've been working on, or because this again is Saturn. The mountain it's Mars in Aries, someone needing to be confident, someone needing to put in the effort to work extra hard. Remember that Aries is Mars ruled, and Mars is as I'm doing this, at the last degrees of Virgo, all about putting in extra effort, working 2 jobs, being very discerning, being very good with the details. Now Mars is going to enter Libra, which is in its fall, so it looks like the warrior sort of, is weakened, just like that angel of strength in the reverse. But that means a sense of humbling as well, because Mars is going to enter Libra, that's where the South Node is, so it speaks to relationships, needing to shed the past partnerships that weren't working, past relationships that were unequal, unjust. But remember, the Cross in the Lenormand speaks to Black Moon Lilith. So this burden, it's like the 10 of Wands, lasts for about 2-3 weeks. Remember, we had the 10 of Wands in the tarot. And Lilith was treated very unjustly and very unfair. And Lilith has been in Leo, so Leo individuals have been humbled greatly. So it's the wounding of the lion, the wounding of leadership. It's like someone is trying to regain their strength, whether it's emotional, physical, psychological, I feel. What's at the bottom here? We've got the clouds, so there's a lot of unknown matters. The clouds is very Neptunian. Again, I'm going to say someone's been drinking, trying to zonk out, trying to deal with the pain. There's been a lot of lack of clarity, confusion, which the retrogrades will help us see what's really going on. Beneath that is romance. There is an offer here, and we've got the stars. Progression towards goals, a wish fulfillment. Why do we have the clouds here, though? Beneath that is the letter, news, communication through social media, pertaining to dating, to an offer. We've got the offer here, but then all of a sudden, and this is a 6, which 6s speak to balance. 6 is also the lovers. So it may be a difficulty in making a decision, head over heart decision. Yes, there may be children involved. Yes, there is someone who needs to make adjustments. Maybe someone's been doing their shadow work through the Leo season, or even going back to when Venus ingressed into Leo, which was early June. So I don't know, this will be different for each of us. Let's take another layer. Where are we coming from? Where are we coming from in the past? What is the foundation? What is the seed with this 6 of Wands? We've got faith and we've got Taurus and the Hierophant. Yes, it is a corporate business environment with the Hierophant. This could be a family business. Someone could only believe in the money and in security. We've got the Hermit. The Hermit being Virgo, or someone seeking advice, someone looking for a way out, someone having gone through an enlightenment because they've been dealing with heavy karma. But this is also someone being lost. Maybe they've got too much going on in their life. It's like someone's in hiding, I feel. Someone has been in hiding. Someone's going through a change of beliefs. You know, Taurus is the natural second house, which speaks to land, it speaks to earth, it speaks to securities. And I'm going to say someone who has their God as security, is their God. Money has been what they believed in, and maybe someone's been humbled and has now seen things from a different viewpoint. And the Hierophant, of course, speaks to traditions, conservatism. This could speak to a family business as well, where we could be talking about, a family business. These could be siblings. We've got a father. We've got some siblings here. A couple of siblings. Could be 3 as well. Could be 3. But also, this could also say that someone has been married to business, to their business. With the Hermit, what has been hidden is that someone, because we've got Capricorn, Virgo here, someone has seen the light, someone has gone within, and this could also speak to someone physically going into healing, whether it's holistic healing, whether it's someone's gone into hospital, into I don't know, gone into hiding, gone into a program to break away from any addictions. Now, of course, because the devil is karma, again, it could say that someone's been humbled greatly. They've been dealing with a lot of karma, so they've gone within, they've seen the light, okay? Or this is someone seeking advice from someone who's into mysticism, astrology, right? With the devil, someone maybe doing some, past life regression, trying to see what's going on. Let's take one more. 2 major arcana cards there. Let's take one more. And we've got Judgment, another major arcana. So there's a resurrection. Oh my God. Oh my God. Someone who's had a near-death experience here. Unbelievable. You know, Judgment is, it's Archangel Michael saying, listen to my words when I tell you, when it's time, I'm going to tell you. It is going to be a moment of resurrection, but there's a moment of crisis and needing to make a decision because there are dilemmas here. What's that 4 of coins? In the recent past, we've got the 6 of cups. So this could be a soulmate union, something to do with the past, Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, could be bringing back situations pertaining to the past. Someone is very nostalgic and keeping that close to their heart, not letting go of the memories, if this is a love connection. Now, of course, this could also say that someone has a child very close to their heart and they're willing to do anything at all for their child. I get, that very strong attraction to a child. Or, again, I'm going to say someone holding on to their emotions and not being open, pertaining to them being nostalgic and looking back at the past when they were very happy emotionally. Why is the King of Swords in the now position? We've got the Page of Wands, so we've got 3 pages. Page of Wands, ready to take that leap of faith. A new journey opens up. There's enthusiasm pertaining to some news that's coming in. It could be legal news pertaining to a child. This could also be communication about a journey, enthusiasm. Could even be an invitation. We've got the Magician, so it does have to do with Mercury. This is like the stars aligning and bringing in some enthusiasm and a brand new cycle. I mean, the Magician is an ace, right? There's great intelligence here. There's a lot of logic. Let's look at that King of Cups. We've got the Queen of Coins. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now we've got a Queen of Coins. She could be the mother. She's someone who is very stable, very dependable, as I always say. She's very good with her money. She's always there. She's always providing for others. Yes, she's a very responsible person. She's not going anywhere. We've got Earth and Water, a very good match here, but she's more about the mundane, about the physical. Now we've got a Queen of Coins, we've got a Knight of Coins here, so there may be an age difference. But, this could be a mother and a child. This could be a mother, and we've got some children here. So let's take one more on that. We've got the World card. Could be two people that are separated by physical distance, or there's a cycle closing up pertaining to the realization of a love connection, or this is a card of an accomplishment. We know that the Queen of Coins is practical. She's real life. She's not something that's been imagined. She's hands-on. She holds that Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if, because the World card again speaks to Saturn energies. So a completing, a cycle having completed between a King of Cups and a Queen of Coins, or there's an accomplishment. Yes, these two people could be from different parts of the world. They could speak different languages. Why do we have the Five of Cups? I'm going to say also because the King of Cups is someone that's very romantic, very creative. What he gives is something long-term, though. What he promises is what the Queen of Coins holds. So she may feel like this is an accomplishment. Now, they may feel that, they complement each other, or they may feel that the other person is their accomplishment, if you know what I mean. So it's like their dream come true. Their perfect partnership. Let's take a card on the action and advice. We've got the Ten of Cups, another 10. We do have a few 10s, and the Ten of Cups speaks to bliss and happiness, and we've got a cat and a dog here that connect really well. They're best friends. They're very comfortable with each other. There's trust. So there's grave differences. Huge differences between the two. It's like being open, not being, being open to the differences that the other person has. Remember, the dog is a man's best friend. The cat speaks to jealousy, but there's total trust here. Now, maybe some trust, there has been some trust issues. I do see Pisces here, and Pisces could also be the illusion. But remember also that the Ten of Cups is, it's a completion. Let's take one more. And we've got the Eight of Coins here again. What this says is that it's not about the imagination. It's not about the emotions. It's about the details. It's about the hands-on. Someone needing to let go of the past and focus on the future, focus on the details, what comes in, what's new, right? Remember, Eight of Coins is Virgo. It's very good with the details. It's very much about healing. Now, this could also be someone looking at old messages when times were much happier. Again, I'm going to say reminiscing, looking back to the past. But there's also a potential that this could be happening now. This could also be a promise of a new contract, something potentially that could bring a brand new beginning, or fine-tuning some details, letting go of, what didn't go well, and just keep working on something. Let's see what this dilemma and this offer is, this messenger. We've got the Two of Swords. Remember, we had Two of Swords here, so it's a double dilemma, which says two people maybe have the same dilemma. Let's see. And we've got the Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Coins, King of Cups here. So whatever the choice is with the Queen of Cups, someone needs to not think about it, but also, come from a place of heart. Use their intuition. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Queen of Cups is open. She's intuitive. She's loving. She's supportive. She's creative. Whatever the choice is, it comes from the heart. It will be made from the heart. Let's take one more. And we've got the Nine of Swords. There are a lot of issues pertaining to the truth, to perception. We've got the Nine of Swords, which could also be a nightmare. Someone having issues sleeping. Yes, this could be a mother and a child. Yes, this could be someone who's got a choice in love, or pertaining to a creative project, or partnerships in creating something. Nine of Swords, remember, is not, having difficulty in sleeping, fearing the worst. Remember what I said about the choice. It's like someone's passing on the choice to you. And I feel that this is probably something that's unexpected. It's like giving you the responsibility to make the choice. And this could be quite heavy. That's something that I'm getting here. Let's see what this Page of Cups is. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a fated change, an ending and a possible new beginning, possible justice, truth, possible long distance travel, but also this is divine timing. The Wheel of Fate is also possible separation and divorce. We've got the Seven of Swords, which says, Seven of Swords does speak to stealth and sneakiness. All right, this is the Thief, or this speaks to someone who's quite intelligent. We've got someone using their logic, discerning. The Thief, someone coming back into your life in a very intelligent way. Someone going into separation, possibly also because of theft, because of someone that was not on the up and up, which was a heavy burden. Let's take one more. Someone getting caught out. Or someone sneaking back in, finding an intelligent way to come back in. Remember, Jupiter brings blessings, brings changes. And also I'm going to say, because the Virgo card, the Knight of Coins, strategic, very strategic. So a strategic way of coming back into a situation, getting away with something, winning over any competition, the Five of Swords. So there is heavy competition here. This could speak to fights. This could be internal, external battles. Not an easy time. We've got a 5 and a 7, which are numbers pertaining to conflict. What's at the bottom here? And we've got the Nine of Swords as well. Again, it speaks to choices. Why do we have that 3 of Pentacles? What's that about? And there's the Ten of Wands again. Another one. We've got the moon. Things that are unknown. Now we are going to have a new moon in Virgo on the on September the 15th. A new moon in Virgo. A new seed is planted. But remember that this full moon in Pisces on the 31st, which is just around the corner, is the full moon in Pisces. It's not an easy full moon. And it may bring up a lot of issues pertaining to things that were hidden, because the moon speaks to, it is the Piscean energy. The moon can speak to deception, but also illusion, things that have been hidden, possible deception, yes. Subconscious fears about not succeeding, about there not being any collaboration. We do see here with the mountain and the cross after the sun, because these are wonderful cards, okay, connected to family, connected to a past connection, that the light will come through. And yes, there will be an accomplishment, but it will not be an easy one. Because remember the mountain goat and the faith, which will last 2-3 weeks, because there's been some sort of indoctrination, right? Someone's ideas, someone's dogmatic thoughts, maybe has brought in the challenges, someone's convictions or duties. But we do know that the Five of Swords is a victor. It is someone that will be victorious. They hold all the tools. And the tools are swords, so it speaks to intelligence. Now, of course, this could be Mars entering Libra. Lots of harsh words, lots of truths coming through pertaining to karma, challenges in letting go of past connections, past, issues, letting go of unhealthy attachments as well. I want to take one more on that Nine of Swords. What's that about? And we've got the Knight of Swords. So it does speak to legalities and quick information, challenges and harsh news possibly coming through. Remember, the Knight of Swords is Aquarius. Aquarius is all about being detached. Yes, this could be connected to the now when you get to see this, and the King of Swords, which can speak to legalities. Some of you may be dealing with the Knight of Swords and you're at odds with them. You may have a choice between two people. Now, we've got a few characters here. Right, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. What is the Six of Wands, strong Leo energies, and the Faith card, the Hierophant? So we've got, remember, Leo and Taurus, they're at odds with each other. They square each other, which says that we need to do the work. What's that about? And we've got the Sun. So at the root issue is the Sun. So it can speak to ego, yes, but it can also speak to the Sun, a Sun. But the Sun also speaks to, again, someone who's in a position of power and leadership, someone's reputation, someone's spirit, someone's success, right? A leader, a king, if we're talking about the collective energies here. So we've got a few swords here. It's as though it's got a lot to do with our perception, and with Mercury retrograding, I do want to say, remember that Mercury did connect. Mercury is going to connect well with Uranus and with Jupiter. So whatever details have been missing, whatever was confusing, whatever misunderstandings there were or deception, Mercury is going to put things straight. Mercury is the information. He is the trickster. But, as he's going to connect during the month of September, he is going to connect with Jupiter and Uranus, which will be information, shocking, surprising, but also very positive information coming through. And this could be all about release. So releasing darkness and moving towards a new direction. Let's see what is at the bottom. And we've got the Two of Wands, as I said before. Goodness, what a reading. What a reading. Let me just take 3 fortune-telling cards. Yes, I know it's a long reading. I know that. But you've got the weekend. You've got the week ahead to check it out. Take the messages that resonate for you. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Wow, we did not see the Empress today, but we had the Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins, which is the minor arcana of the Empress. So I'm wondering if that King of Cups is the Emperor. Three cards, thank you, Spirit. What's going on potentially here? Past, present, future. Thank you. And we will take... Oh my goodness. Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, they came out in the reverse, but I don't take them in reversals. So we've got sudden wealth, family room, change, and house. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Sudden wealth. 777. This is a spiritual number. This is striking at lucky, pertaining to, there's 21 again. So it looks like 21 is not going to, yes, it may be challenging the changes, because I do see the sudden wealth. It's like, your luck. It's like your fate as well. And it's like a portal that's open. Number 11 and then 21. So justice comes through as well. Something ends, maybe where there hasn't been a healthy environment, a trusting environment, because the family room is someone's personal life. It's where someone could feel very comfortable. But change is happening here, and the house is logically a very, very auspicious card, which could speak to a new home. This is like the Chariot, moving towards another business, and remember, this is like building. It's like a reputation, doing things by the book. This could be a change going towards a mansion. It is a mansion here, right? So it speaks to riches. Now, this could be a business. It could be a new home. But it could also speak to a tower moment. It's like the tower, which is that difficult change or climb. But it's also number 20, which is judgment. Now, I'm going to say a second chance at something long-term. The rewards do come from Capricorn when the work has been done. When someone's been standing in integrity, and of course Virgo is all about integrity. There is purity within the Virgo energy. What a Virgo tells you, usually, in most cases, is what is the truth. Now, some of you may disagree. Through my experience, that's what I've seen. And it depends on if their sun has been hit by squares, maybe their sun connects to Neptune, maybe they're not so truthful. But in most cases, with Virgo, grounded, discerning, truthful, pure. Right? So that's what this season is all about. It's all about doing the work. It's all about purification, putting in extra effort. Remember the Judgment card, 20, Plutonian, resurrection possibly. It is a number 2. 2 speaks to coupling up. It speaks to also separation. This is doing things by the book. It's the red tape. It could also speak to a commitment, a new contract, a new business. Anything like that. What's at the bottom? We've got a mature man here. And this would be the Emperor, I would say. and it's a number 5, which is also the Hierophant. And I do see Capricorn very strongly in the mature man. Yes, the world ball is here, so Jupiter and Sag comes through. Could be a foreigner, someone who's very intelligent, very down to earth, someone who's had many experiences in their life. They've gone through a maturing process. This could be someone younger that's got grey hair, silver hair. Doesn't have to be someone who's more mature age-wise. Could be through experiences, but it could also be a father figure. The Emperor could also be a father if the kings are sons. And this is a business, a family business. What's beneath? And we've got the distant horizons. It's like the dream. The ship is coming through. The ship comes through with all its goods. This is like wishing upon something to become real, because this is very Capricorn energy for me. And this would be more Neptune, so visualizing, fantasizing. Yeah, and Jupiter, of course. What's beneath that? We've got the false person. The false person, the deception, the illusion, whatever the case is. Seeing something through rose-colored glasses could be the case. Let's take a chocolate message card first of all, and we will close up with the Mythic Oracle, a message from the gods of Olympus. What is the message, please, Spirit, so we can close up this reading? Now, these cards here can also say that someone is leaving a union that they were stuck in because it was very unhealthy. Something new is starting. There's great passion here, right? And there's a new direction. Or this could also be some karma needing to be released, someone needing to see things from a different perspective, being humbled, pertaining to a union, right? Maybe it was all about timing. Maybe it was all about, maybe there was deception. Maybe something had to go through the darkness and come out into the light. Let's take the message as I am closing my eyes so I can take a message. What is the advice here, please, Spirit? I cannot see the card, so the message we have is rocky road. Rocky road and personal growth. Oh, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Let's read this. Sometimes the road less traveled can be the least rocky of them all. The paths we choose are usually more familiar than they are easier, resulting in obstacles being created along the way. It is time to embark on a journey toward your soul's yearning that will see you discover new things about yourself. Personal growth is achieved as you realize the path you're following is not as easy as you had planned. Perhaps it's time to set off in a whole new direction. Oh, wow. Talk about new direction. New direction. There is the card. Just so you know, I'm not lying to you. I trust that the universe will always lead me along the path that's right for me. So that's what we could see here, that it's not going to be an easy path. It's going to be a rocky one. If it's too rocky, maybe it's again, I'm going to say barking up the wrong tree. And what I get in these cards here is that because we've got 21 first and then 20, this is like the retrogrades going back, because this is like feeling lucky and reaching the place that your heart always yearned to reach, because there's change. But in front of you, if this is the tower and this is blocked, it says that we need to go back, just like the stuck energy. And that's the retrogrades. We need to go back. There are details that we need to tend to. Calling on spirit, calling on my gods. Please advise. Let's see which god, which archetype comes through at this point with this divine spread. Dear Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And we've got Aphrodite and love, number 28. Wow. 28. Here is Venus. Here is the Empress. Remember how I said the Empress has not shown up? Aphrodite and love. And it equals a number 10, which breaks down to a 1. Let's read Aphrodite, and she's so on point. She's so on point. And look at the page I opened up on. Eros, my beautiful Eros. Aphrodite, the myth. Zeus, the king of gods and man, came into power by killing and overthrowing his father, Kronos, whom he castrated, throwing his genitals into the sea. From where they fell, a white foam arose, and Aphrodite rose, fully grown and beautiful from within it. Aphrodite, like Eros, has a dual birth myth. Another story places Aphrodite as the daughter of Zeus and Dione. The goddess of love and beauty, Aphrodite represents the nature of romantic love and beauty born from both the ethereal and physical realms. And my dear friends, remember the ruling planet of Libra is Venus, but she's more the ethereal Venus, whereas the physical realms Venus is more Taurian. And now Venus has conjoined with the sun in Leo, and she's turned into the morning star, which is more the physical realm Aphrodite. So physical and tangible goods, and possibly love manifesting and being realized not only in our mind and our spiritually connecting to someone, but more about the realization, the reality of it. The myth of her birth expresses the divine nature of the erotic and the complexity of its connection to romantic love. Aphrodite was known to have had many lovers and explored the realms of love and the erotic in great depth. The message says here, if you've drawn this card today, then there may be a magnetic energy growing around you. To connect to Aphrodite is to connect to the powerful forces that propel us forward in love. Of course, you must connect to your divine center of beauty in order to experience the magnetism, and that is also occurring for you now. This is an exciting, sensual time where love is in the air. Whether you are in a relationship or not, this is the time to let go of petty insecurities, past hurts, and any old tired habits or patterns that have kept you on a romantic merry-go-round. And that is the devil here. Okay? Because the devil is habits, bad habits, difficult cycles. It's time to get off that romantic merry-go-round and attract love, dear friends. This is a time to reconnect to spontaneity, imagination, adventure, and fun. And the limit of this fun, excitement, romance, and sensuality is only restricted by your own imagination and ability to let go and break free from your fears of intimacy. And that is also the devil, but it's also Scorpio energy. This is truly the most erotic act, as every tiny breakthrough is felt as a rush of both terror, liberation, and excitement. And this speaks to Leo Venus for sure. This is a time of a romantic adventure, so let go, have fun, be brave, open up, take emotional risks, and take the initiative. And this is what we need to do. With the angel of strength and the lion, remember that being very much the strength card, very similar to the Strength card, speaks to trust, and it also speaks to a very strong, intimate connection. I don't know, some of you may have been, or someone, maybe the person you've been dealing with, there's been no intimacy. And what Aphrodite love is saying here, it's a time of intimacy. Don't fear. It's a time of risk, that Leo energy. You know, that powerful growl from the lion comes through. That's the inner sexual raw beast within us. And this could also be internal conflict, right? Because the Five of Swords could also just be thoughts and perceptions. But what if they knock me back? But what if I show that I'm physically attracted to her, him? But what if she's in another connection now? What if I miss my opportunity? What if? It's time to let go of the what ifs and be courageous and be confident. Now, this could be a message that should be told to the cross watchers, right? Because if you may be receiving messages about your person here, or they may be receiving messages about you. Anyway, whatever the case, you may need to listen and re-listen to this reading, as there are many, many messages here. And I will leave you with that. I want to thank you so much, my dear friends, for all that you do for this channel, for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and your love always, in whichever way you show your love. Yes, I do personal readings. I am quite free coming September, before mid-September. So if you're interested, you shouldn't need to wait so long for your personal reading. And remember, I will be taking a bit of a break, roughly a week. So I'd love to hear from you nevertheless. Thank you for your beautiful wishes. We all need to take a bit of a breather. But anyway, you will hear from me. Just know why I'm not uploading as often. So thank you so much, my dear friends. All the best. Love and light to all of you. I will be back. Namaste. Oh, and for my beautiful patrons that are expecting the 12 individual love readings, as I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not promising that you will have them before the 3rd of September. I will do my best. Okay, so love and light to all of you.